I'm so excited to learn, like, because you've got millions of views. Like, you just have to go like your first last 6 or 7 posts and it's like 500,000, 1.9 million. Like, you've actually learned how to crack that algorithm. How do you stay on top of that algorithm? It does change, there'll be certain people you see go viral, and then all of a sudden some of them are getting less views. And obviously these platforms want to monetize, and soon as they know you're getting too much attention and then they drop it, you get this feeling of, I need more views. How do you learn how the algorithm works?
Yeah, I mean, for anyone who's a content creator or even looking to get into content creation, I think you have to remember that the algorithm is not as important as you think, and you can't kind of get your own validation from your views and your likes, because you're never going to last long in this industry if that's what you want. So you need to create content that you enjoy and you think is valuable and you think is helping people and is fun, and the likes and the views come. The algorithm changes all the time and it's completely different on all different platforms, so it's an impossible task to try and keep up with an algorithm that changes so frequently and that no one really has that much insight into. So yeah, it's great like to go viral and get views, but for me, like, that's never the kind of end goal or the North Star with what I'm trying to do. It's kind of a byproduct of making a good piece of content. And like you said, like, because it goes up and down and up and down, I think if you can stay consistent with the type of content you actually make and it has a purpose, that is so much more important than just trying to go viral.
How do you get over, like, when you got 1.9 million, your phone's going bing bing bing, notifications are coming, and then you make something and it might be a lot of views still, but it's like 30,000. It's like, whoa, that was 10% of my last post. How do you deal with that in your mindset?
Well, one, I actually don't have my notifications on for any social media platforms.
Really?
Because I'd probably be stuck to my phone 24/7
Wow.
and it would probably affect my mental health a lot more than it should. So I actually have all my notifications for social media platforms muted. The second thing is that, and I actually spoke about this at one of our workshops we held last week, is that would you rather be well known, which is, would you rather get 1 million views and people just like your content and it's short form and no one really sees who you are? Or would you rather be known well and you get those 30,000 views, but the 30,000 people that have seen that know a little bit about you or what you stand for? And for me, I'd rather get the 30,000, but it has super high engagement, people actually get an insight into who I am and want to follow along my journey and engage long term. So again, I'm okay with the lower views when it's way more meaningful.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Because like a lot of people can look at and go, they don't get sleep. They're like, oh, I only got this many views. What do people think of me? Do people hate me? Like, it's so easy to fall into that trap of, addiction.